My husband insisted I take a 4-day solo retreat to fix my attitude and work on my communication skills. It was the absolute best advice he ever gave me, just not in the way he planned. For the last 4 years, our marriage followed a very specific, suffocating script. I would walk through the front door after a grueling 10-hour shift at the clinic, and before I could even kick off my sneakers, the interrogation would begin. "You forgot to text me back during your lunch break," he'd say, crossing his arms. I felt completely abandoned all afternoon. It did not matter that I was literally assisting in emergency procedures. It did not matter that I text him 99% of the time, missed just one, and suddenly I was the cold, unfeeling villain who didn't care about his mental health. Living with someone who treats love like a corporate performance review, it changes you. You start keeping score too. You buy the wrong brand of oat milk. You book the wrong flight time. You laugh a little too loudly at a dinner party, and every single mistake is filed away, brought up weeks later as definitive proof that you are just not trying hard enough. The scariest part is how fast that becomes your normal. You stop questioning the fairness of it, and you just start assuming you must be the problem. 2 weeks ago, I came home to find Ethan sitting in the dark at the kitchen island. He told me my stress was polluting the sanctuary of our home. He said he had already booked the cabin, called my supervisor to clear my schedule, and even packed my bags. He looked so smug, standing there, telling me that some time away would help me appreciate everything he does for me. The cabin had 0 cell service, which was his idea of a digital detox. But on day 3, my mom, who knew exactly how drained I had been, drove up to surprise me with a box of donuts. We sat on the porch, looking out at the trees, and for the first time in years, I wasn't checking my phone every 2 minutes in absolute terror. I told her everything: the constant criticisms, the emotional traps, the feeling of walking on literal eggshells in my own house. My mom just looked at me, her eyes shining with tears, and asked one simple question: "Honey, when was the last time Ethan made you feel like you were enough?" The silence that followed and was deafening. I realized I couldn't remember a single time. The next morning, I drove straight into town, made 2 phone calls, and hired the best family lawyer in the county. When I pulled into our driveway on Monday afternoon, Ethan was waiting on the porch holding 2 green juices. He smiled that patronizing, careful smile and asked, "So, did you do the soul searching we talked about?" I smiled back, walked right past him into the kitchen, and slid a manila envelope across the counter. "I did a lot of thinking, Ethan. You were totally right. I really needed to fix my life. So I started by removing the biggest problem." His face went completely white as he stared at the divorce papers. He started stammering, saying we could fix this, that he only pushed me because he wanted me to be better. But as I grabbed the rest of my bags and walked out the door, I finally breathed a sigh of relief. I didn't want to be his version of better. I just wanted to be free.